Hello and welcome back to Sheaff Math. In today's lesson, we're going to be writing an equation given a point and the slope of a line. And we're going to be putting it into point-slope form. Now, suppose you're given a point, 5, 7, and the slope of the line going through that point. In this case, our slope is 4. What we're going to do is we're going to find out what the equation is of that line. Now, today we're going to be putting it into point-slope form. And so we have our point and we have our slope. Here is the generic form of the point-slope, and I'm going to explain it to you a little bit. What we have here, we have the m. The m, just like the slope-intercept, is the slope. And so our slope happens to be 4. And these x1 and y1, these are the x and y in our point, right there. So our x1 is 5 and our y1 is 7. And so here's how we put the info into our generic form. So we have our point, our slope, and with that being said, here we go. We are going to put our 4 in for the m, right like that. Then we're going to put our 5 in for the x1, and then we are going to put our 7 in for y1. Now, how easy was that, right? That's your answer. It doesn't get much easier than that, right? All right, well, let's try another example that may not be as easy. All right, now we have an example, and the only difference between this one is there is a negative in that y right there for our y1. So we are going to do the same thing where we put 2 in for our m, that's our slope. We're going to put in 3 in for our x1. And we're going to put in -8 for our y1. But you notice I put it in parentheses because the y is subtracting the -8. And so you want to make sure that you don't just put the 8 in there, because a minus -8 turns into a +8. And this is the correct way to present your equation. Okay, that minus -8 makes a +8. And that's the answer. All right, sometimes our slope is a fraction, okay? And so same thing applies. We are going to put our -2/3 in for m. Our -4 we're going to put in for x1. And you'll notice I put it in parentheses because it's negative. And our 6 goes in for y1. And so simplifying that -4, here is our final answer. Y minus 6 equals -2/3 times the quantity x plus 4. All right, well, there you have it. You just learned how to write an equation from a point and a slope. If you think you didn't quite get it, you might want to go back, pause the video, and really study how the process is done. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.